Hey guys, welcome to episode number 3 of the Property Jabs with Vess and Wayne. And today we're going to discuss a question that we get very often, which is, do I sell now before Christmas, or it's better to wait and sell after New Year's?
So like a January or February or something like that, eh?
Yeah.
Yep. Well, let's just do the second part first. Yeah, should I sell in January or February?
Yes.
January's hard. January's really hard, and I'll tell you why I think that market slows down is because the agents go on holiday. The buyers are still there, the houses are still there. You know, it makes sense. Like the house didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
And the buyers are twiddling their thumbs like, oh, I had enough of the beach and barbecues.
Yeah.
And now they're starting to look through the magazines at what's available. But the agents are on holiday and they're all going, oh, I've worked so hard. It's like, oh, I don't know. So cross January out. Unless you've got a really good agent and they're working, then you maybe put it back on your list. So then you're February, which means you might get a result in March, which means you might get a payout April, May. So you're now starting to drag into next year. You're also picking, will the world be as good as it is now or better and not worse? Yeah, and there's some incredible things that we haven't seen literally in our lifetime or for probably 30 years happening in Europe and Asia that could change anything. And if that happens, man, that'll be tough. So at least now we know what's happening. But here's a really interesting thing. I've watched for 20 years that in December, when everybody should be doing something else, they go nuts on buying houses. Yeah, the buyers turn up in droves and they compete. So when I sat back and I thought, oh, I wonder why this is, I think I came up with half the answer. Yeah. And in fact, I'll give credit to Jill. I was talking to Jill, one of our team members, about 2 weeks ago, and she gave me the other half, I think. So as you, me, business owners, people in general, workers, as we run down to the end of the calendar year, we try and tidy everything up. We do more to get it tidy, not stuff sitting on my desk. I want to be able to go on holiday and it's all done, the loose ends. And I thought that's why property sales spiked in December. It's the best time. If you could pick one time of year to sell, December. Yeah. So I thought that's why everybody's trying to tie up the loose ends. You know, the next family is trying to find your house and buy it before they go on holiday. They don't care that they move into February. They'll be at the beach until then, you know, and they're trying to get it done.
Yeah.
And I thought that was the spike. I reckon that's half the answer. And here's what I reckon is the second half. Thank you, Jill. We creatures that have habits. We have creatures that watch others and copy them, whether it's conscious or not. Yeah. So one habit we have over winter is basically hibernating and not doing anything. Yeah. And it all slows down. Okay, makes sense. The habit we have, and we don't spend anything. Like I tell you now, my budget looks fantastic over winter. The girls still got a bit of Uber Eats, but it's bloody fantastic. But then in December, my habit and our national habit and the world habit is spend recklessly.
Yeah.
Buy stuff for the kids that we know that they won't retain. They'll open, unwrap and go, oh, that's pretty cool. And then it's fairly done, you know. Did a record player a couple of years ago. Kids, you imagine this?
Wow.
Kids have never seen a record player.
Yeah.
How does this work? You put the needle on there. Oh, how does the sound come out? Well, I don't know, but it does, you know.
Yeah.
And they do that. Spent the whole day there playing with the record player, yeah. After about a week, never touched again, you know. Even though we go and get, the Rolling Stones and Meatloaf Bat Out of Hell, they don't touch it again, you know. So the habit in December is spend and spend extra and relax. So if they're spending on extra food, yes, they're spending on alcohol, normal Kiwis, and they're spending on gifts and presents for everybody, yep, then they go, oh, I might as well spend on the house. And that's why I think that's the second part of it. That's the balance of why we're seeing it better in December. So for 20 years, I've seen that. and it just hasn't changed. So that would be my short answer. If you can pick, you only get to do it once every 12 months. It's December. After that, you're back into a market trying to go with the ebb and flow of the market. There you go. Just my thoughts. What do you think?
So it's the deadline, the invisible deadline of
oh my God, to get it done.
Before Christmas, and the second thing is the habit of spending. Because Christmas and the holidays and everything else.
It's the habit and the psychology of perception behavior. Perception is I watch, nobody else is spending, I don't spend. Nobody's at auctions, I don't go. Nothing's happening, I won't do anything. Perception in December, holy hell, we've opened the wallets, we're spending, and it just carries all the way through. Perception behavior link and habits.
The other thing, I think in December we've got certainty. We know what's the market. We know where the market is going. We know what the interest rates. We know what's going to happen in January. If you're a betting man, would you say in January or February the interest rates will go up or they're going to go down?
I wouldn't bet on them going down.
Like
I don't gamble, but if somebody wants to take the gamble and you're betting they're going down, I go, no, I reckon I'd actually have some odds against you.
So this means that the market will further slow down if the interest rates go up. So that's another reason probably December it's a
certainty. You know what you've got now. There's an artificial pressure on the buyer, and there's a psychology that they're not aware of that makes them respond and perform better than any other time of the year. Like, I'd take advantage of it.
Cool. Awesome.
Wonderful. Enjoyed it. Thank you very much.
See you next time.
Ciao.